We have to fix corn. Malnutrition is the biggest cause of childhood death, and it's the biggest barrier to overcoming poverty. The good news is that malnutrition rates around the world are plummeting. The bad news is that for the 1.2 billion people who eat corn 3 times a day, the number of malnourished children is actually increasing. To understand why, I want you to imagine that you're a mother in Guatemala. You have $1 a day, 5 people in your family, 3 meals. Are you going to prioritizing nourishing one child at the expense of all the rest? Are you going to make sure that everybody has a full belly? Corn is the reality, and our question is, how do we make it better? Semilla Nueva does 3 things. Number 1, we work with the world's best scientists and some of the biggest seed companies to develop new corn seeds that have the nutrition that kids need and the yields that can help farmers get out of poverty. These seeds aren't GMO. Second, most of the poorest farmers can't afford the newest best seeds. So we subsidize seed companies to sell those new seeds at low enough prices that those farmers can afford. And then we take this entire package and we bring it to governments and we say, here's the most cost-effective way to decrease malnutrition, to fight poverty, and also for you guys to get votes. This whole thing might seem complicated, but there's some math behind it. There's about 100 seed companies right now that serve the 53 million poorest farmers who currently provide the corn for 1.2 billion people. If we get the right seeds to those companies and the right programs to serve them, we can improve the nutrition of 1/6 of the people on this planet.
Thank you, Curt. Well, being the details guy, I want to tell you how this can work and how we are advancing our quest. You buy our seed, $15. You go to a store. That $15 becomes extra corn and an additional $181 in income. That means in a country like Guatemala, being able to put 2 kids through school, that's a pretty big deal in Guatemala. Imagine you're a mother. Your tortillas suddenly start tasting better. They're softer, and even more important, more filling. And by the way, even if they don't know it, moms and kids are now getting the nutrition they so desperately need. Additionally, Guatemala is one of the countries most vulnerable to climate change. Our corn, our seed, is climate resistant, as you can see on the left side of the screen. And why do we think this is working? When we started with 4,000 farmers. We now have 21,000 farmers working with us, feeding their families. Families an average size of 6. They get to feed an additional 25 people, making our impact 600,000 people. This year, 3 seed companies, 2 countries, and 1 million people, better nourished, better lives. Back to you, Curt.
The things that can change the world have tipping points. Seatbelts, mammograms, solar panels, they start off kind of crazy, kind of confusing, super different, and then they become the norm. We think we're about 5 years away from that tipping point, which looks like 2 or 3 countries, 10 seed companies, and about 10 million people with better nutrition. That's the journey we're asking you to go on with us. Mustard seeds can move mountains, but they take a little faith, they take a little time, they take a little love to get there. Will you come on that journey with us?